Hello and welcome everyone to the Northbasics about the clan of the bear, or Bjarki, the clan that isn't scared as much about the winter time as the other clans in Northgard and rather has a good relationship to it. It has always been a very consistent clan and most of the updates in the last time kept the bear clan untouched, and it could even conserve its playstyle and strategies over the last month. So without any further ado, here's all you need to know about the bear clan. We already talked about the special relationship of the bear clan to the winter month, and the general bonuses you will get from the start of the game should already make clear why it is like that. You will have a 30% reduced food production in the winter months, and not to confuse people with the reduced reduction, it means that your 50% default reduction will be reduced by 30% and therefore be at the real food produce reduction of 35% in the winter for the bear clan. Your army will also have more resistance in the winter months, but makes the bear clan the perfect attacker in those months, while the other clans will by default have a reduced fighting power in winter if they didn't already acquire the fur coat's lore to work against that. As a bear clan player, you will also be able to get the armored bear Kaija as a military unit. That will cost you 75 food to get in a military basic building, and it will consume as much food as a villager would consume on your difficulty. The power and resistance of a bear is very close to those you can see on the map, and you won't be able to attack opposing clans with it, since it can only move on friendly or neutral territory. If you happen to lose the bear, it isn't as bad as losing your war chief, or in this case your shield maiden, because it will only have a cooldown of 3 months before you can call it again. The shield maiden, the bear clan's war chief like we heard already, has a very high resistance that can be used to soak tower fire better than any other war chief could, but therefore has a lower attack than a default war chief. The fame bonuses of the clan are quite interesting and help the bear to keep up with the other clans. The 200 fame bonus will give your armored bear and shield maiden another purpose than just clearing and defending, because you will get 15% bonus production on any tile where you have the bear or shield maiden parked. You sadly won't be able to boost a single tile by 30% by having them both on a tile, but you will be able to boost 2 of your tiles quite significantly at a quite early stage of the game, what lets the bear clan easily keep up with the economic clans until the mid-game or even the early late game. I usually try to have a tile with my best food source on a tile with a silo and the bear, and it even still makes sense to pull food gathering villagers into this tile, since they also benefit from the bear's bonus. The 500 fame bonus will give you 2 fame every time an opposing unit dies in a tile with your shield maiden in it. This isn't the game changing bonus like the 200 fame bonus, but it definitely has its situations where you can pressure the enemy team quite good with this effect, and I also ran already into a bear player what wanted to get the fame win, and when I attacked to weaken him, I basically just gave him more fame. This is very situational, but if this situation comes, the bear clan can really shine with this bonus. Let's start on the upper part of the lore tree, where we can see that the bear clan doesn't have medicine to work with, what is important to keep in mind when you set up your food tile, since it won't make sense for the bear clan to build its healers on it, and you should rather think about putting another production building in there, by example the brewery or another market if you want to get the trade one. The bear clan will get hibernation that will heal all bear clan villagers and units in friendly territory, what can make attacks against the bear clan in winter very frustrating, and it is a good reason to never try it out. Even though that not a lot of players go for it, since recruitment is at the same spot, it also is super strong lore. On the last lore on the upper tree we see harpoons that will give the bear clan the ability to have an extra fisherman at every hut, and all of them will produce 20% more food. The lore is also quite situational, since I think it can be very useful on a map where you have 2 or more fish ponds available to you, but if you only have 1 fish pond, I don't think it's all too valuable, and you should rather focus on one of the other lore trees then. The military tree lacks fur coats because it would obviously make no sense for this clan that doesn't even get the normal winter debuff on its army. The bear clan gets protector of the land on this position that will give you 1 happiness for every tile with a war building on it. That can easily ramp up to be a big help, and should also also help newer players to not forget to build the camps at the right time. And the ability to get this lore quite early can help to delay your brewery for some time, or even don't build it at all if you don't need a big population. At the next step on the military tree we can find Shield Mastery, the lore that will make all of your shield bearers 10 gold cheaper and also give them a bonus on resistance that makes shield bearers the favorite choice for the bear clan. Even that you could easily be countered by warriors in duels and free-for-alls, but in team games the choice should mostly be the shield bearers, almost just because of this lore. The last special lore for the bear clan can be found at the last step of the trading tree. It's called Winter Festival, and in my opinion it's actually quite underestimated, since it will reduce the reduction of your food production, there it is again, by even 30% more, and also give you free happiness in the winter time. It is definitely not one of the main lores you will need to aim for in any game, but it can be a great addition and can also help you in a lot of certain situations. I see players oftentimes forget about this lore, even though it could help them a lot in the late game to repopulate their town or keep the food loss while in winter attack as low as possible. Let's conclude what we have heard in the last few minutes about the bear clan. We have a clan that isn't afraid from attacking other players in winter, with a bear that can help you to clear out your and your teammates' tiles from bigger groups of mobs, and even help you in the mid game to boost your economy big time with the 200 fame bonus, even when I like to sacrifice it over the first winter so I don't need to feed it for all of the time. After 200 fame it will of course easily pay for itself and should not be sacrificed anymore. By the way, never let your bear be killed by a wolf player, because he will actually get just as much food from it like from a normal bear. It is strong in an early defense and in its own army production in the mid and late game, what makes it a good team clan in most of the situations, and the ability to hit hard in winter can help to attack opponents at the time they really don't want to get attacked, what makes it a solid pick in most situations in my opinion. The shield bearers are the most resistant you can have in Northgard, so they are perfect to counter out overwhelming axe thrower mass and towers without taking too much damage yourself, but watch out to not get too obvious so you can't get countered by a mass of warriors. In general, the bear clan is a really consistent clan that can help your teammates in most situations, and they are able to go for most victories without being especially good at those. I really like to see them as a support clan in team game, while it's absolutely capable of being a lot more than that. That were the Northbasics about the bear clan. I hope I could tell you a few things you didn't know about this clan, and feel free to drop your thoughts into the comments if you feel that I got something wrong or you have something to add. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like or sub, and hopefully see you in the next video.